A very old-looking book with a persona's name written on the front. Donna. Papa said it was getting dangerous. I don't know what accent that was. Did you hear that? Where the f*** was that from? Papa said it was getting dangerous. He really believed that there will be a war. I didn't pay attention to the news before. I should have. I'm still in shock. My power pack is low. I ran out of food 6 days ago. I feel like I should write everything down before the end. Maybe someone will find this one day, but here it goes. I didn't go to school on that day, Papa's orders. I thought I would do some chores and then chat with friends on WeTalk. Around noon, when I was just finishing my lunch, there was a boom and a blinding light outside. Then the ground started shaking and the wall broke in half. Our house was thrown almost sideways. I was so scared. Mama came running and pulled me into the master bathtub. The shaking and the boom lasted forever. Mama just hugged me tight the whole time. When the shaking finally stopped, our house was reduced to rubbles. In fact, my entire neighborhood was in ruins. Smoke and dust filled the air. Randall, our house was crushed beneath a wall. Mom tried to call Papa, but the network was down. I remember an emergency PA telling people to look for help at designated shelters, so we grabbed whatever we could and headed for the nearest one. There really weren't anything resembling roads left. We sort of just climbed and hiked across the ruined landscape. The shelter wasn't there anymore. I don't know where it went, but in place of the shelter was the art museum from across town. I think that was the point where it dawned on me that the world would never be the same again. The sky became very dark. I couldn't even see my hands anymore without a light. It had been a few days since the event. We still couldn't find Papa. Mama cried when she thought I was asleep. We met up with a few of the other survivors. There was about 30 of us, and we lived in the art museum. They're saying that fighting was still going on around the moon, and our orbital platforms were all destroyed. I tend to tune them out when they're discussing this. I didn't want to think about it. Our group managed to gather some food, but we still didn't see any signs of law and order. It seemed like the government was wiped out. It was a few... Oh my god, am I getting emotional over this right now? Holy shit, I did not expect this. Holy shit, I do need a minute. This is crazy. It was a few days after that our group was attacked by 2 men with guns. Mr. Arby confronted them. They shot him. Someone was telling us that they're the law now. If we wanted to survive... This is too much, you guys. Holy shit, this is kind of scary. We wanted to survive, we had to listen to them and do as they said. How did we go from a civil society to this? Jesus Christ. A few men resisted and there was chaos. Mama took me and ran into the darkness outside. I don't remember how long we ran, but we only stopped when we reached a tear in the ground. We didn't bring much when we ran. I had my mobile and Mama had a few ration bars, but that's it. It was cold. Not wanting to attract attention, we decided to climb down the tear. Well, it was more like a massive cliff with skyscrapers buried beneath. I didn't even know we had weapons that could do that. We broke a window to enter one of the buildings. It turned out to be an office building. There was a lot of bodies inside. It smelled rot. Some parts of the building still had power. Mama tried to log onto the net to contact Papa, but the network was still down. The cleaner bots were cruising aimlessly, probably disconnected with their all source. There are blankets in the office, but I still felt cold. We ran out of food a couple of days later. Mama searched the building but didn't find any other food. Seemed like it had been looted already. Mama decided to go outside to look for food. She told me to stay behind because it was dangerous. I told her not to go. I begged her. Mama hugged me and told me to be brave. Then she left. This was 4 days ago. She's still not back. I slept away most of the time. I had dreams where Mama and Papa take me to the beach. Then I'd wake up in the darkness. I don't know what to write next. I'm hungry. I'm cold. I miss you, Mama, Papa. I'm sorry for all the times I caused you trouble. I'd do anything to take these back. I love you. I'll stop here. My name is Gordana. Holy shit! I don't know if I'm just high or if I'm just a little too sensitive right now, but was that not a little too on the nose? Oh, fuck me. I would have never read that. Anytime in these games where I pick up books like this, I never read them, ever. I always just kind of like put them in a box in case they're important for something later. I didn't even realize I had both of them right next to each other. I'm really shook by that. My God, I really truly did not expect that from this game. Alright, my time at Sandrock. You got me, gal.